Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Ansu Fati, has hogged the limelight.
Tries from a long way out. And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And here's Politano. Oh, they could be caught out here. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's DiMarco. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Baresi. Over to the left. Hoisted in. Raya claims it. Safe hands. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a good ball. Keane! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Italy with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Eric Garcia with the clearance. Politano. Now he's got space here. Barella. Chance to deliver. Howson attempts a clearance. Now who's going to be first to this? This might spell danger. Grimaldo getting this one clear. Locatelli. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. So it is still 0-0. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Barella. Now then, and Keane! Koke gets across to intercept that. Baresi. Italy looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Politano. And that was nowhere near his best. And that was very necessary. Darmian. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ansu Fati. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. That's a nicely shaped ball. Brilliantly cut out. And that has not gone well. Keane. Calafiori. And it's Barella. Now Tonali. Half an hour played now. And it's Barella. Great chance! And what a big quick... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
DiMarco is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Can he get it through? Locatelli. Now this could be a chance. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they've got rid. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Now it's Ansu Fati. Lopez. He's being He's having a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Italy are looking to break at pace. And it's DiMarco. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Pedri. Vermin. Played back in. Ansu Fati. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Pedri. Now it's Keane. Barella. Politano picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Pedro Porro, get it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que junto a las puertas de acceso al estadio hay instaladas unas huchas destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados. Cambio de jugadores.
There's the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Del Piero. Looking tidy in possession here. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Barella, and it's Tonali. Oh, cracking ball. Out towards the flank. And he's cut it out. Now that looks a decent ball. Fati had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Keane. And he's there to get it away. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tonali goes back. Bastoni. And here's Del Piero. And here's Del Piero. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Barella. And it's Del Piero. And it's made its way to him. Shot, surely! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Spain could not have chosen a worse moment. So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 31. El
Time then for the
dorsal
first
5.
substitution of the game.
Serán sustituidos por
Italy have
el dorsal
fired
13,
themselves in front.
Fernando Torres.
Look, you can't deny that
El
it's a
dorsal
blow,
14.
but this game is far from unsalvageable.
He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Italy get their fourth corner. Fermin with the clearance. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. Pedro Porro. Lobbed in behind. That's been cut out, well played. Keane. And this is Del Piero. That's a shade optimistic. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Tonali, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella, well seen, saw that coming. And this is Torres. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Fernando Torres has such a quick mind. Without that, he wouldn't have been able to maintain a threat then.
Grimaldo makes the interception. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Barella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to cross. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Del Piero. Steaming on goalwards.
Italy nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Fermin! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
And that has been clubbed away. Baresi.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nico Williams. Oh, they could break here. Baresi cuts it out. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition,
provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
En el marcador se puede ver
So
un
a
plano
brief
de
breather
las
and
diferentes
then
zonas del
extra
estadio.
time.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 36.
So
Será
our quest to
sustituido
find the winner
el
continues.
dorsal 3. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Spain did
jugadores.
fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tonali. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was alert to it. Tonali. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for the run. Costa Curta in acres of space out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry. Iniesta getting this one clear. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Immobile. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That has been cut short. That'll be a throw-in. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodri. And Grimaldo. That's an imaginative pass. It's a promising position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. And this is Torres. Real chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
El dorsal 13. Fernando Torres.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi. Tries to play it through. Costa Curta gets into a good position. Chooses to go back. Merino. Now it's Torres. Now it's Williams. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's lofted through here. Baresi cuts out the pass.
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Oyarzabal. And this is Torres. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ambitious ball here. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?